Okay.
Okay.
Coming up now, it's no secret that also we love to tell animal stories here on Lifestyle Live. This morning we have the story of a little girl with a love for animals that transformed her from a little girl into an accomplished horsewoman.
Yep, Samuelle Leerkamp is 12 years old and a champion hunter-jumper. 4 years ago, she was just a kid who loved animals.
Reverse at the trot.
The lovely 12-year-old equestrian you see here, bundled up against the cold of a January morning and flying over jumps on a retired racehorse, is Samuelle Leerkamp. Sam's story is a love story. Since she was tiny, she has been in love with animals, all animals. But after her uncle Sam gave her coupons for horseback riding lessons, the horses took over.
In the past, he'd always gotten her stuffed horses and horses that she could play with. And this time it was riding lessons in the form of a Groupon to Canterbury Manor Stables in Zionsville.
When we caught up with Sam, she was in a group lesson with Sandy Brady. In a group lesson, there are riders of varying ability, all in the ring together. Brady, a seasoned horsewoman, has some of her riders, including Sam, sailing over jumps, while others are quietly trotting along the perimeter. Despite the fact that she was wrapped in an oversized wool coat, even an untrained observer can see how comfortable young Sam is in the saddle.
So when I was around 8 years old, I had a thing for animals, not really horses in particular. But once I had the opportunity for horses, and after a few lessons, I was like, I really love this, and I love connecting with the animals. And it was just a lot of adrenaline, which I really liked and enjoyed. It was one of the first sports I really enjoyed, so I decided to keep with it.
This here is Rooster, and he's a big part of Sam's story. He's gone through all the levels with her, and he happens to be the grandson of the greatest racehorse to ever look through a bridle, a fella named Secretariat. Yes, that's Secretariat, the gigantic chestnut racehorse who made the covers of Time, Newsweek, and Sports Illustrated magazines in the spring of 1973 while winning horse racing's Triple Crown. Unlike his famous ancestor, Rooster was a bust at the racetrack, but he loves to jump.
So Rooster, he is a very sweet horse. Once you get to know him, he needs to get used to you and know that you're going to be with him for a long time because he wants a special connection. But he is really sweet and funny sometimes, and he's a really great boy. He will take you over anything you ask him to, and he's just amazing.
The 23-year-old retired racehorse Rooster and his rider have an undeniable attachment, but it took time.
You can't really force it. It's finding a horse that you kind of bond with, and it won't always just be at first ride you'll be like really good together. You've got to really work, and Rooster, he was really a jerk at first to me. We did not like each other. He bucked me off and like rolled with my saddle and everything, but I kept working with it because I really wanted to try with him, and after a little bit he started warming up to me. So it's really about keep riding the horse that you love, even though they might not like you at first.
Sam's father, Alan, isn't a horseman. He's what's known as a barn dad, always there to support his daughter and her equestrian education. He's loved watching his horse-crazed 8-year-old blossom into a 12-year-old horsewoman.
Canterbury does something really special for the riders that come here, really by creating a love and a passion for community and horses and wanting to always be around them. That's what so many of these kids are here for.
As Sam increasingly stood out at Canterbury Manor Stables, Sandy Brady realized this equestrian prodigy could do far more. She referred her student to Emily Farmer, a trainer who comes from a long line of top Grand Prix and Olympic riders.
Sam is 100% a natural.
Emily paired Sam with another off-track thoroughbred racehorse, an always grinning, uber-athletic freak named Idol of Kings. Emily describes the gorgeous gray steed as push-button, as in responsive. Idol, though, has dumped more than a few riders with his ability to turn on a dime without losing momentum. It takes a special rider to hang with this grinning goofball.
She can take a horse that's misunderstood and understand it and know why its behavior is abnormal and get it to do what she wants it to do.
With Emily's guidance, Sam and Idol have twice competed in the U.S. Hunter-Jumper Association Championships in Las Vegas and taken top honors in multiple events. Needless to say, Sam's mom is proud of her gifted, confident, and hard-working horsewoman.
I am so proud of her. Just watching her grow through this sport and see the confidence she's gained, and to see how she faces her fears, and sticks with it. She doesn't give up. Like, she falls, she gets back on, she has a bad lesson, she already thinks about how to fix it. She dreams, she talks, all horse. That's all it's come down to.
What's next for this young natural? Emily Farmer believes Sam has unlimited potential because of both her talent and her continuous effort.
And it really is a stroke of serendipity that Sam's Uncle Sam gave her those horseback riding Groupons. You see, young Sam really is what seasoned horsemen and horsewomen call a natural. I once had a standout trainer at the Lake Placid Horse Show tell me that there are two kinds of riders.
Yeah.
You've got the naturals, and you've got the people that spend a lot of money on lessons.
Right.
And Sam's the perfect combination of both. She's a natural who works really hard.